How's it going, everybody? I'm out here in nature. Just came to do some foraging. I was able to collect some blackberries, got some yucca fruit, and some other stuff. But just want to talk a little bit about foraging. So far, it's been going real good lately. I've been getting a lot of cactus fruit, which is growing around a lot in my area, and yeah, there's different kinds of cactus fruit. So you have like the column cactus and the regular round oval cactus, which have two different fruits. I've been just trying to go around and collecting some of those, which are delicious, making juices out of them and whatnot. And also, figs, I think a lot in my area, and found some white sapote the other day, which was very kind of a weird find right next to some cactus fruit. Wasn't not expecting that, but it was kind of pleasant surprise. So yeah, I've just been trying to eat more wild food, trying to get some of that wild DNA inside of me, which is gonna, make me stronger, because these plants are adaptive. They haven't been domesticated like a lot of the fruits and vegetables that we have today. Like they still have that wild DNA. They still have a lot of those allelochemical properties, those alkaloids. Those properties that make the plant, resistant and resilient, and that many of them can have like beneficial effects on us, when we consume them, and they're just more nutritious overall, less sugar content, because if you notice, a lot of the plants that we eat nowadays, they've just been domesticated and bred to have high sugar content, and they've kind of bred out those medicinal properties. And so when you eat wild plants, you kind of get a little taste of that medicinal property. That's why a lot of these plants are strong, and a lot of people don't like the bitter taste, but that's actual medicinal properties that you're getting. So I would encourage you guys to go out there and try to get as many medicinal plants as you can, or wild plants as you can, for the medicinal properties, just to get a little bit of, start including that into your diet to get some of those benefits. But yeah, just go out there, explore your local area, look up wild plants, read some books, do some research before you start eating anything, put anything in your mouth. But just start getting more in contact with your environment, start foraging fruits, any type of fruits that it may be hanging off of a tree, over a fence, or something that people aren't eating. Ask them if you can pick it, just some local, less hybridized, domesticated food, and it can start you on your way to becoming a little more resilient and improving your genetic makeup, and just increasing your adaptability. All right, see you guys.